Hey Nelly Addicts, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back if you're new. We are doing a transitional mani from summer to fall. I live in Florida, so letting go of summer manis is a little hard for me because it is still steaming hot outside. Nevertheless, I gotta make the changes, so I'm gonna ease my way into this by using these two beautiful untried dips that I found in my collection, and I did not realize how many untried dips I have. I was a consumer to the fullest before I became a brand owner. This two is from one is from Double Dipped and one is from Indigo Rue, which unfortunately Indigo Rue is no longer in business. And I'm so glad I picked up these dips before they closed their doors. This video is a little bit longer than what I normally would have, only because I wanted to kind of show the process from start to finish and include some nail art at the end. Normally by now I would have already done dipped and only showed y'all the second layer, but I decided to go from start to finish this time and let y'all see a bit more of a longer process. It doesn't take that long to do a dip manicure. Overall, this took me less than an hour to do. Granted that I only did 5 fingers, so I'm guessing it would have took maybe about an hour and a half if I was to do a full set. Dip powder is really quick, really easy if you already have your powders lined up and you kind of got an idea of what you want to do. Once you decided on what colors you want to go with and what kind of nail decal or hand drawing art, or maybe nothing at all, once you decide on what you want to do with your mani, once you get it laid out, the process goes really, really fast. And of course, you can stop to change your mind, do some other things with your manicure. But having a plan or having an idea of how you want your manicure to look, that's the most important. Now, does it always translate to how it comes out on the nail? No, not all the time. But that's the beauty of doing your own nails. You can take it off if you don't like it. You can change it midway, but you got the basic foundation. You picked your dips out. You picked out all your decorations, your gems, decals, water slide decals, and everything else. And you can go from there. It's up to you what you want to do with your manicure. So a tip that I always like to give when working with chunky glitter is to clear cap it with clear dip powder. So I use a pipette, which is something I got from off Amazon. It's just a little plastic pipette. Just type that in Amazon and it should come up, and you can get maybe like 50 or something of them for a couple of dollars. But I squeeze up my clear dip powder into the pipette, and I use that to pour over my nail instead of dipping it into the jar itself, or even having a jar for clear that has glitter and a jar for clear that has solid, because you can't contaminate your clear dip powder with glitters if you don't keep them separate. So to avoid all of that, I use the pipette. I know you guys can't see the pipette in this shot, but that's what the little stem end of it, you can see where the clear powder is coming out of. That's what I'm using. And for me, it's just easier to clean up. It's actually, it covers it really good. And once you done with your pipette, you can reuse it or you can throw it away. Okay, I know you guys seen me pouring my clear dip powder over my chunky glitter that was inside the cupcake liner. I want to let you know this does not change the integrity of your dip powder when you add clear to it. Clear powder adds bulk. It increases the volume of your dip powder. It doesn't change the color of it. It doesn't change the texture of the glitters in it. It doesn't make any kind of changes like that. So it's perfectly fine to pour your clear dip powder back into your glitter or pour it back into your clear jar. What's really important about after you add your clear dip powder on top of your nails is to use a stiff brush to dust off the excess. At first I was using my little fluffy brush, but when I did my clear dip powder on top, you really want to make sure you don't leave any excess clear dip on top of your nail. That's the purpose of using either like an old toothbrush or a stiff nail brush, because you want to get all of that powder, the clear dip powder, off. Because if you don't, you could still, it'll make it look like cloudy almost or splotchy in your end manicure. So I got this inspiration from another YouTuber who I like a whole lot. Her name's Carrie G. She did a fall pumpkin manicure but using pink instead of orange. And I always wanted to redo this, but I never had the right colors or the right products to redo this. So when I was looking through my stash, I noticed I did have some chrome paint, and I had this perfectly pale colored baby pink. Now she used a different color, but I wanted to keep within the pink family. And to me, this went perfect. This went perfect. I always love that manicure that she did. It's not the exact same one, but this one's very similar. So to draw my pumpkin, I just did a very elongated M. I didn't come all the way down the middle, just the very V top part of the M. And I made sure that I used a very thin liner brush because I kind of want it just to be one stroke. You want to use something that is not going to take a lot of effort. So I used my chrome gold to just do one line coming down the middle and then two lines off to the side. And that was it. I drew a little stem and I tried to do a little squiggly leaf. It came out okay. I'm no artist, but it came out cute. So after that, I decided that I wanted to matte top coat since the chunky glitters were already shiny. I like that contrast between shiny and matte. So I gel matte top coated the pumpkins, but I used my dip powder matte top coat for the top part of the nail, the solid pink part. And this is it. This is the complete manicure, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please like, subscribe, Leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.